Hey everyone, back again with another Dreams video. So, the reason why I haven't published a tutorial recently is because I've been working on this. It took up last night, and then tonight, and then a few days, really. So, I will be getting that car tutorial out at some point, probably tomorrow, just not tonight. But I'm gonna show you guys what I've been working on and go ahead and explain some of it. So this is a Vinesauce fan game, and really it's an RPG. You can customize your character. Still under construction, as you can see. You can choose like player models, stuff like that. There's upgrades for like health, mana at some point when you unlock that. That's not in this demo though. And then the rest of these would be basically item slots. So that title is kind of like outdated from the idea that I have. And then this is magic. All of this is already planned out. Like, as you unlock magical skills and you get skill points, which are eggs, to unlock more magic, you basically become more powerful, and there's of course going to be bigger enemies that you have to face. And down here, this is like the final magic unlock that you get, and that's what this demo is about. It's about, it's basically a, it's passive. Vinesauce Vinny's passive ability, which is to glitch the game out. It's not as evident in this demo here because I made this in I made these scenes, specifically the scenes, yesterday for like 6 hours for just this scene, and then starting out the next scene. And then today, I did the next scene, and then another scene, and then I was bug testing and play testing and everything. But yeah, it's gonna be an RPG. You get to level up, collect skill points, like eggs, and then there's coins, of course, to buy stuff. There's gonna be side quests and all that kind of good stuff. Most of this stuff is just, preview of what's going to happen. Like, this entire scene is not going to be in the final version. Like, this is just for this demo here. Vinny actually played this on stream. He didn't talk to this guy though, unfortunately. He's like the only side quest in this. But yeah, I've been working on this for quite a while now. It took me like a week just to get that menu system done, and that was like a few weeks ago that I started working on that. Me and Sov have been coming up with ideas for this game for about a month or so now. Like, I think we were planning on doing this like when the beta launched. We wanted to work on this, but we just didn't have any time. And then the early access came out. We were gonna start working on it, and it wasn't gonna be like something that I wanted to put full force into. And then Vinny got Dreams like way sooner than we expected, so we wanted to get something out there playable before he started streaming it, and then he streamed it, of course. So we got this out for his second stream. And this is the second scene that I was talking about. The camera's kind of glitchy. I don't know why, but these enemies work like way better in the testing world that I have. I think it's because this terrain is like so uneven. But yeah, that was our side quest. We gotta find the pet rock. And then this is the glitching ability. Basically, to explain it better, it doesn't like reveal things. It glitches the world out and makes things appear or disappear. Or, for example, with these enemies here, it glitches out their logic, so they deal less damage, and they just deal less damage until you get the slow time upgrade, which I just got the hidden egg in here, and Vinny did not realize what to do with it, but that egg actually gives you 10 eggs to upgrade your abilities here. And in here you can see that our final line is unlocked, because we got the initial glitching unlock. And then these are your upgrades that you get. Now for these other lines, these aren't necessarily upgrades, they're like additional spells. But for glitching, since it's so unique, you get like upgrades to the glitch ability. So there's glitching length, which extends the amount of time you can glitch. There is slowing time, which is what we're going to buy, because that's the only example I really have in here. And then there's healing, and then there's invincibility, but you cannot afford those with that egg. And I can't seem to get rid of that camera problem. It's something to do with the default puppet camera. Like, you can't change the settings of it, so it's really finicky. So this took priority over my other projects that I had planned. And then I have a, of course I'm working with MadGFX. Some of you may know about that, some of you may not, but we're working on a sci-fi game set in the future, of course. And it's about landing on Europa, which is one of Saturn's moons. And you basically dig under the surface and find animals and stuff like that. Yeah, this part that I'm trying to do here is a little bit tricky. I didn't even playtest some of this. Like, I just put out as well as it could. I think the other path is actually easier to take. But yeah, the ability, I didn't explain it well enough, but in the actual game, but if you use all of it, it like goes on a cooldown period. But if you just tap it on and off, like it's a toggle, it will, it's a lot easier to use because it comes back a lot faster than if you trigger the cooldown. So if we just use all of it, it's gonna, you can see it comes back a lot slower than if it would normally come back. It's like double the amount of time that it would take. Alright, and then we can go ahead and come back here, and we had picked up that rock, and it's still gone. Now, normally in Dreams, if you don't have things set up, like, things aren't persistent. That's why these enemies are respawning. And you also notice that this egg in here is also gone. And that requires a little bit of extra logic variables, and that's persistence. That's what's allowing the shroom's color to be the same, and the unlocks to still be there between scenes. Is persistent variables allow you to basically have whatever you want in the game, like save, even after you leave. So I could leave right now, and then come back, and then I still have my glitching ability. My hue is still set to 162. I still have the slow time upgrade. It's a little bit tricky to implement because you have to have the variables in each and every scene of your game, which is why I've come up with like a motherboard like idea. Basically, you have a microchip, you save it as a separate object, and whenever you want to have something in your scene like persistent, you edit that object, and then you're able to update objects in your scene, and it allows you to easily just come up with like a way to update everything all at once. So now in here, we should be able to go back over to this dude. And he's gonna be happy now. He's happy because we got him his pet rock back. The same animation is playing, but he's happy and he's not crying anymore. In fact, if we leave and come back, he should still be happy and not crying. Oh, is that a glitch? I think that might be a glitch. Hey, there we go. Okay. And then this guy, like, I was literally late for work. So this guy, instead of having any dialogue, it just skips straight to a, like, a spoken voice message about the demo. Yeah, I hope you all liked it. I am looking for people to help me out with it, if you're a Vinesauce fan, or just think a Shroom RPG is something that you would want to work on. We are looking for artists, sound designers, like, people to make music, maybe do some sound effects as well. Also, people that are knowledgeable of the smaller Vinesauce streamers, like Jen, Limes, Darbor, all those kind of people. Because me and Sovi are only really knowledgeable of, like, Vinny, and then I'm knowledgeable of Joel. So it's a little bit difficult to be able to catch up on everyone, and I want to make sure to have references to every streamer I can possible in here. So if any of you are interested in this, go ahead and contact me on Discord, which, again, it's pretty easy to find me on Discord if you are in the Dreams Discord, which I will post a link for that in the description as well. I hope you liked this little demo of this game that I've been working on. Again, I will get a tutorial out soon for vehicles. I just need a little bit more time on that. It's still a little bit experimenting. I want to make sure I get all the physics down just right. Also, like, collisions and being able to go uphill is pretty important. So, yeah, I hope you all are looking forward to that. Have a nice rest of your day. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye. Bye.